Hi, I'm Craig Smith. Brighton Beach Memoirs ran for 3 years on Broadway, won a shelf full of awards. Now you can see this great Neil Simon play live at the Alhambra.
If my mother knew I was writing all this down, she'd stuff me like one of her chickens. But I should probably explain to you what she meant by Aunt Blanche's situation. Well, you see, her husband, Uncle Dave, died 6 years ago from this thing. They never say it out loud. They always whisper it. It was cancer. I guess they think if they say it out loud, God would say, "I heard that. You said the dread disease. Just for that, I smite you down with it." I guess there's just some things grown-ups won't discuss. Oh, for example, my grandfather, he died from diphtheria. Anyway, after my Uncle Dave died, he left my Aunt Blanche with no money, not even insurance. And she can't support herself because she has asthma. So my big-hearted mother insisted we take her and her kids in to live with us. So the girls, they moved into my room, and I moved in here with Stan. My father thought it would just be temporary, but it's been 3.5 years. And because of my Aunt Blanche's situation, I think my father is starting to develop high blood pressure.
So, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Leave me alone. Don't just sit there watching me.
It's my room as much as yours. I don't have to leave if I don't want to.
Do you have to stare at me? Can't I have any privacy?
I'm staring into space. I can't help it if your body interferes.
Sometimes I forget his birthday, but the day he died, I never forget.
There wasn't another like him.
Laurie asked me questions about him all the time. Was he funny? What was the funniest thing he ever said, she asked me. I couldn't remember. Isn't that awful, Kate?
Sometimes you talk like your life is over. You're still a young woman. You're still beautiful. If you could ever stop squinting so much.
You did a courageous thing. You defended a fellow worker. Nobody else stood up for him, did they?
I was the only one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's something to be proud of. It was what you believed in. That's standing up for your principle.
I knew you'd understand. I knew you wouldn't make me write the letter.
The question is, can this family afford principles right now?
How am I ever going to play for the Yankees with a name like Eugene Morris Jerome? You got to be a Joe or a Tony or a Frankie. If only I was born Italian. All the best Yankees are Italian. My mother makes spaghetti with ketchup. What chance do I have?
I'm gonna be in a Broadway show, Mama.
What is she talking about?
Do I know? Am I her mother?
How can you be in a show? Don't you have to sing and act?
I can sing.
No, you can't.
A little.
No, you can't.
I can carry a tune.
No, you can't.
Well, I probably won't have to. They're just looking for dancers.
On Broadway, you have to sing and act.
How would you know? You never saw a Broadway show.
Did you tell him how old you were?
He didn't ask me.
He didn't ask if you were 16.
He just asked me to audition. My God, isn't anybody excited?
Oh, well, I am. It's the most fantastic thing I ever heard.
Thanks, Eugene. I'm glad somebody's excited.
My God, I'll be sleeping right next door to a showgirl.